NBK, from my assessment, still looks like it's skating on thin ice as far as capital adequacy is concerned. There have been efforts, not once, to recapitalize NBK. How much are you injecting in the at least immediate term in view of the situation we've seen in the numbers?
I think because it's on total capital that it's in breach at the moment, it would have to be a tier 2 injection. It would have to be from a debt perspective. I think let me take a step back. So the number of things we've not done in right sizing and correcting NBK in the way we wanted to do. And I don't know whether I've explained this to you in the past. One is bringing NBK into the same core banking system with KCB gives you opportunity to leverage on quite a number of things to be able to deliver. So NBK has been on Finastra, KCB is on T24 core banking system. But there are existing contracts that you needed to run down to be able to just do the right thing in terms of cost containment. So that is coming to an end, and NBK will move to T24. That gives us a lot of opportunities because it gives us opportunity to deliver shared services model for the entity. But it also gives us the opportunity to redirect the strategy for NBK. So without saying a lot, there is a plan, and that plan is understood by the teams. I think at the end of the day, we have to always ask ourselves, do you run 2 branches in the same locations, for example? Now, if you are in the same core banking system, it actually helps you to share outlets. There lies the synergies that we really want to look for. So being able to service different entity customers through the same outlets. And also just tackling some of the difficult names because there's a lot of capital that is held in there. I have because I was there until recently. I've got to crack and say, what do I do with 10,000 acres in Lamu? Because there's a lot of capital that is tied up in there. So and there are a number of strategies that we're working around it. But I see NBK in the end being a corporate and SME entity. That there is space for it. We see it in the numbers, and it does help us in leveraging opportunity to service different clients.
If you see NBK being a corporate and SME led bank, for those of us who are accustomed to looking at NBK as a bank which deals with a lot of government franchise, where will that business be going?
That's in the corporate world. So corporate largely will be public sector driven for NBK. And if it delivers the value propositions that they've been working on, and I know that in some instances they are ahead of KCB Kenya in certain proposition, then we've got that opportunity. I think what you want to do is leverage on the competencies of the 2 organizations, but also just don't drive business as usual on the model, on the size, and then ignore getting value out of the group shared services.